And that brings us...
picked up a Damon.
We did. Hey, Damon. Yeah,
hey,
anytime you and Farrell want to swap out, you can. Farrell's filling in for you for now. And we have another PC slot.
Huzzah!
Hey. I'll go last, guys, so whoever can go before me should.
Okay, I can go.
I mean, you're in short range, so if one of you is good at gunnery, you could hop on the ventral guns and try and shoot at them.
I am not.
You could also try to use computers to jam them. That's kind of useless right now, though. Anyone with mechanic abilities, you can try to boost the shields. That causes strain on the ship, though. You can also do manual repairs. If you're very strong, you can make a hard athletics check, and that will fix some hull trauma on the ship. And that's similar to damage control, which is a mechanics check that fixes the ship. Every 2 successes fixes an additional hull trauma or strain. So you can recover strain or hull trauma with either manual repairs or damage control. Fire discipline is a hard leadership or discipline check. That gives a boost die to the next character making an attack. And every 2 successes adds a bonus to another character. You can add 3 advantages to add 1 system strain to all damage inflicted by the ship, but these guys don't have strain. Perception check, a hard perception check. You could scan the enemy. You're within sensor's range. You can learn their game stats. And you can try to slice the enemy, which would lower their shields, which these are TIE fighters.
So that maneuver would be highly effective, yes.
But if you manage to roll a triumph on slicing them, you can disable their weapons. So those are some examples of actions you can take. And anyone can angle the deflector shields to reassign 1 point of defense from one defense zone to another.
Okay. Is there a way to look at the vehicle stats? Because I'm not seeing it anywhere on here.
It's in Warana's sheet, so you go into
under the vehicle sheet on Warana should have the...
Yeah, so if you click on Warana in the journal, and then click on vehicle sheet along the top there.
That sees it.
Yeah, how are we looking? Ooh, strain's getting pretty high.
The strain counts upwards, so you should be at 4 strain right now, out of 14.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm trying to decide whether we should repair or to boost the shields.
Ideally, by the end of a ship combat, you should have used all of your ship's strain. That should be your goal, because your ship recovers strain very quickly, but does not recover hull trauma very quickly.
Okay. If everyone's good, I think I'll try to boost the shields then.
Okay. So to boost the shields, that's a hard mechanics check. Did you get fixed from fear or no?
No, however, I do not have to worry about the setback die in
right.
mechanics.
Yeah, you've got that ability. Alright, so which zone do you want to boost?
Oh. Okay.
You got front or back. Those are the 2 zones on your ship.
Well, given how we're positioned, I'd say the front's probably the ideal.
Okay.
As we charge the interdictor.
I'm like, Daryl, are you flying us towards the Imperials?
Yo, I'm not flying us towards the Imperials. You're flying us towards the Imperials.
That'll show them.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So,
I'm flying us towards the Imperials.
Yes.
So Tardak wobbles a little bit, trying to get his hands on control, still a little afraid. And let's see how that goes.
Jeez! What?
I'm not entirely sure what happened there.
so you rolled 5 purples. You also rolled the setback
4 yellows.
Cancelled anyway.
Yeah.
And 4 yellows with 3 greens.
And a boost die?
I honestly have no idea how...
I think somebody combined some die pools there.
Alright, I think you need to go into your character sheet and reset everything.
Arp, did you reset yours?
My character? Oh,
Oh, your die pool.
Why
I do
is-
that all the time.
that's so dumb that it does that for everybody. All right, let me reset mine. Okay, mine's reset too. All right, try that again. Okay, so you get 3 successes. Excellent. So you take 1 strain to the ship, and you add a point of defense to the front zone, to your front shields. And let's see. And you rolled 3 successes, so that boost will last for 3 rounds.
Ooh.
Tex-Mex.
That's nice.
All right,
For
so
one strain.
make sure that you folks are keeping track of that, because I can't keep track of your ship and all of these ships.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
I took
good.
the strain, and somebody else added to the shield, so
Yeah,
perfect.
I ticked it up on the shields.
All right, so the strain should go onto the ship, not onto
Yep.
you. Okay, good. Okay, we have another PC slot.
Y-wings?
Sure.
All right. I want to rush the interdictor and barrage its gravity wells with torpedoes.
Okay, so you're going to fly through the 8 TIE fighters.
Like a boss.
Okay.
Okay, that's the long-term plan. No, we'll take pot shots at them as we go by. So
Okay, we'll say that you guys are already going full speed. So you're at the amazing full speed of a Y-wing, which is what, 4?
Yeah.
woo!
All right, so you're going at 4.
They're
Pardon?
they're space tanks. They're not cars. They're not
They're
sports
space
cars, right?
crates.
Yeah. So you can get into close range with those TIE fighters if you take 2 maneuvers, which means you'll have to take some strain to your ship and to yourself.
That's fine. Yep.
Okay. So
Let's do it. How many strains do I get?
You get 2, the ship gets 2. And we'll say the formation comes apart a little bit there.
That's fine. Open it up.
Now that you're
immersion.
there, we go. I'm sure you told them to get into W formation.
That's right. That's what we call it.
Y-wings W formation. What?
Oh, the win formation.
W formation for winning.
The flying V. Oh God.
Double
Okay.
V, everyone. Double V.
Okay. So
Nothing beats the flying V.
all right. So you may now take an action.
Pew, 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 pew.
All right. So you're going to fire on the TIE fighters.
Yep.
right,
Like
you're-
cray cray.
You're the same size, so that's 2 difficulty. They are going faster than you, though,
Okay.
unsurprisingly. The TIE fighters are currently at speed 5, so you take a setback die to your attack. So it's 2 difficulty and 1 setback.
And those are what color?
Sorry, difficulty's purple, setback is black.
2 purple, 1 black.
Yep. And if you go
And
into
we
your
roll-
if you go into your ship vehicle sheet, you should be able to fire whichever weapon you're using.
Yeah. Give me a sec. I need to contemplate. Forward mounted laser cannons. Can I fire both of them? Because, like, we got a gunner in here.
Let's see. So you've got forward-mounted laser cannons there. Yeah, you can fire those, and if you get an advantage, you can use that to activate the linked quality, which means that you do twice the damage.
Okay. That's the plan.
Okay, go for it.
And it's just a little misaligned. It says, like, damage 6.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to make sense of this. All right. What do I roll?
you just click next to gunnery there, and if you've added the stuff
Oh,
to your
nice.
die pool,
Yep. All right. Twin laser cannons.
Excellent.
All right, so you're firing. You got lots of lasers being fired at these TIE fighters, but they're just too nimble. They're just too fast. They keep getting out of the way. But you do have 3 advantages. So you can think about how you want to use those advantages.
To destroy them.
That's a good long-term plan. It's good long-term
Yep.
plan.
Good
Yeah.
answer. Good answer.
But you'll probably need a shorter-term plan there.
Can we switch to like? So I can see the laser sort of like tracking towards them, and I switch to the ion turret and blast away with that one to cut them off from the other side. Can we do that?
You can prevent them from getting some extra maneuvering. Let's take a look at... Do you have the list of what you can do with advantages there? And the reference guide, the quick guide?
Oh goodness, no! I have a million panels open right now.
All right, well, let's take a look. With advantages...
Oh wait, Slashes is telling me boost for squad. Do I get boosts for having a squad of fighters?
Because you are even right now, you don't have a boost. But once you destroy a TIE fighter, you'll get a boost.
Okay.
So you can recover strain for each advantage if you want. You can add a boost die to the next allied character's check. You can notice a single important point in the ongoing conflict. It's the location of, in this case, a weakness in the formation or a weak point on the shields that you can use in the future. You can perform an immediate free maneuver, but you've already performed 2 maneuvers, so you can't do that. You could add a setback die to the TIE fighter's next check, and they're coming up soon, so that might be good.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
Do I get to do 3 of these, or do I get to do one 3 times as well?
The boost, the setback die, I believe, costs 3 advantages to do.
That's the plan then.
Okay, so they have a setback on their next attack. And that brings us to...
It's 2.
It's 2? Oh, sorry. So you've got an extra one.
left.
You got one left.
Can we find a weakness in the formation with the other one?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I'm going to count that as a boost die to your next action.
Okay.
Okay, so that brings us to the final PC slot.
All right,
I think
Punch Man.
I think it's me. So we got people piloting. We got one person gunning. We got some people handling our mechanics and shields and such.
You literally may as well get on the other gun because
I might as
Yeah.
Either that, or we can throw you at an airlock and you can punch one of the TIE fighters.
You can also
I
do...
made that suggestion at the onset. But
You can also do repairs to the ship. You're
You
strong.
can only repair
Yeah, that
the
sounds
vessel-
more fun.
You can only repair the vessel once per battle for the document.
With the
You can
plating,
with that action, yeah.
all right.
But-
For now, we will go with the fighting.
Sure.
I will punch lasers at people. So I'll take I think it's the ventral.
Sure. I'll slot you into the ventral there.
Alrighty.
As Gruko again, like runs,
There you
the
go.
vessel to the other gun.
You've got the guns.
Okay. Do I find that the gun? I guess that'd be on Moranna's sheet again.
Yeah. Under the vehicle sheet, you scroll down, you're on the ventral turret. And so you are one size larger than them, which means no difference. It's an average difficulty. But you're attacking the interceptors, right?
Yes, I am.
Are you attacking the really fast one or the one that's trying to stay on your butt?
Let's attack the one that's trying to stem my butt.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
which one's easier to hit?
You get one setback. Just one setback in that case.
Okay. What's the difficulty? 2?
2.
Okay. And I don't think I have anything else. But because I have absolutely no dice in gunnery, I'm just going to go ahead and pop a light side point.
Sure. And that'll upgrade your check.
All right. Let's hope this actually does what it should then. Yes.
waiting
Did
with
not
that.
do
No.
You shoot at him. It dodges out of the way. Unfortunately, those blasts shoot right by. It looks really impressive, but they don't connect. This pilot is too skilled.
Garko shouting something about this would be easier if I could just punch it.
Let's see you bob and weave now.
this guy knows some moves.
That brings us to the TIE fighters. They're a group of minions, which means that they have the ability to act in tandem. On their own, they're not very impressive, but there are 8 of them, so they are They're pretty good in that way. Once you get minions into a group, they become basically terrifying. So, well, it upgrades their abilities quite a bit, and when they're TIE fighters already, that's pretty impressive. Okay.
Scared. Let's go.
Yeah.
Just leave.
Just medical ships to their own devices.
Okay, so minions have a single wound threshold, but they each get their own action, right? Or no, they don't. Okay. They're just very good at taking that action. So this group of TIE fighters, they're going to focus on stopping those Y-wings, because that's their original job. They've seen what the extra life can do, and they're not particularly concerned.
Damn, they've seen through our cunning plan.
Okay, I'm sandbagging them. I didn't even shoot this turn. Just wait.
Okay, and they're going the same speed as you. That's 2. Oh wait, no, they're going 1 faster. Alright, so they're attacking the Y-Wing squadron.
Oh, man!
Uh-oh.
Well, it's a good thing that you have all those nameless faces and those other vessels.
Oh wait, they get 1 black die too, don't they?
Yeah, I did bad things.
That's right,
with my missing.
Let's roll that black die. Thank you for the reminder.
That's right, bad things.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
All right, so 4 successes, 2 threats, and a triumph for them.
Yeah. All right, so they're in their eagerness to get at you. 2 of them fly a little bit too close to each other, and they kind of bump into each other. They take some damage from that. So you see, there's some smoke trailing off one of their wings, but beyond that, they do really well. In fact, one of those Y wings just explodes, and
We lost Dutch.
yeah, there you go. They all managed to concentrate their fire despite the initial bumbling. This group of TIE fighters manages to focus fire on what, Dutch was his name?
Yep.
And Dutch is like, oh, they're all over me. I can't do anything. Oh no! Oh
They
no!
came from behind.
They explode.
This formation was terrible.
Stay on target.
Okay, there you go. So you've lost a Y-wing, but that brings us back to the top of the PC order.
So in the last round, I realized I made some horrible in that I'm very gifted at gunnery, and I just didn't do it.
Yeah. You gotta kick that fist-punching fool out of the gunnery turret.
So if I hold my turn for the fist-punching fool to get out of the gunnery turret,
Okay.
I will. Once he's out, I will go in and do what I do.
Okay, so you guys want to swap spots?
In universe, I think that's a hilarious scene.
Yeah.
Like running in, being like, I'm out.
I want to hear how this works.
Well, I gotta wait for fist punchy.
What are you doing, though?
Someone's got to do a turn right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll wait.
Fist puncher, get out of there.
Oh, okay.
I'll say that
somebody's-
one of you can do this as 2 maneuvers. So one of you is going to have to take some strain to squeeze past the other in the narrow.
Actually,
Yeah,
Vesselists get a free maneuver every turn.
Vesselists do get a free maneuver every turn.
I think
So-
you should just pick him up and fling him into the seat.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. So
Okay.
I get fed up. Greco gets fed up with these lasers. It's not punching things. He's not good with that. And so he basically gets out of the turret, points with 2 of his arms at who was it that had
Bruce.
the good roll? Bruce.
Yeah.
Says, "Get in here!" And then he grabs him and kind of just
Well,
tosses him.
I'm still buckled in though, because safety first.
Well, you're no longer buckled in.
Look, he just picks
Those
up the
straps
chair,
no longer
okay?
exist.
Perfect. So I'll get in the seat of the gunner, and I will wreck ass. I guess. Probably.
It's still your turn. So
Fine.
it's your turn.
Well, that would be 2 maneuvers to do that. As for action, I don't have much to do right now. We haven't taken much damage.
Mm-hmm.
So what I will attempt to do is I think the action is fire discipline.
Okay,
Yeah,
you wanted to make
hard
a leadership
or
check?
discipline check.
Let's try it. So I will shout encouragement to try and say, "Get that guy! Punch him with the lasers!" So that'll be a hard. So that's 3 purple. And I'm still afraid, so I'm shouting wall afraid. And my better
Probably means you're
leadership-
shouting louder, right?
Yes, much louder.
I'm glad I'm not in that section because wow, across the street.
Damn. I'm not very inspiring, but my heart's in the right place.
Yeah.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, then I'm gonna fire. Am I doing this from Morana's character sheet or my own?
From
Yeah,
Warana's.
Warren.
I just have to put you onto Warana's guns.
Okay.
Oh, that sounded very inappropriate.
Oh, it's already been done. Okay, you're in
Yes,
there now.
okay, then, so do I have to adjust the dice pool?
You do have to adjust the dice pool. It's 2 purple die and 1 black.
Okay. Any upgrade?
For what?
I don't know. There was an upgrade on the dice pool, so I'm
No.
just gonna remove it.
No upgrade.
All right, here we go. I hope this works.
All right. Okay, so you get 2 successes. So you do 8 damage to the TIE interceptor that is chasing you, and it's got 2 armor and it's got 6 hull trauma, so it explodes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Shooting.
Yeah, that's
Good work, Gruko!
Fist puncher is like, I could have done it.
Punch this.
Bruce's otherwise deadpan Neomodian face, his mouth curls slightly into a smile as his face lit up at the side of the explosion.
awesome.
It is good to take a life.
It's been a good day.
You're taking a life who believes in crisps.
Okay. So that brings us to the 3rd PC slot. Who's up?
Gunner 2, man.
Okay, don't
You
forget.
can kill that other interceptor.
So let's not forget something here. Pilots have actions that can help give you good advantages over fighting other people. For example, you can attempt to gain the advantage. It's a piloting roll based on your relative speed, so that would be an average roll. And that cancels out the penalty of your ship's evasive maneuvers, and it cancels the benefits, cancels whatever benefits the targets. So in that case, it makes it easier for you to attack the TIE fighter. You can also do some maneuvers like evasive maneuvers. That upgrades difficulty of attacks on the ship by 1, but it also makes it difficult for you to make attacks. So don't forget, there's stuff that you can do as the pilot to make it easier or harder on your gunners.
Or
Well-
harder for us to shoot.
Yeah, gaining the
I think just
gaining
Jameson's
the advantage.
character-
Like if you take the maneuver, evasive maneuvers, that makes it harder for them to hit you and harder to shoot. But then if you also take the action, gain the advantage, then that cancels out the evasive maneuvers penalty for you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I would just say, like, isn't killing the interceptor before it shoots again, like, kind of the highest priority?
For sure. I'm just letting you know your options.
Yeah.
All right,
So basically, it comes down to we could take like a lower probability action to try shooting it down now, or
or dodge. And
yeah,
make it
or
harder
dodge
to-
and then try taking it out later after it gets another shot.
Yeah. Is it in front of us or behind us?
it's flying around you. It's making circles around you. Like you're not, the way space combat works, you're not sitting there face to face. You are dogfighting as this goes on.
Okay.
It's faster than you, so it's flying all around you. It's doing circles around you.
It's doing flips and tricks.
Yeah,
That's
and
nice.
your turrets are swinging around, tracking it, trying to get a bead. You know, stuff's happening.
All right. So why don't we do the evasive maneuvers and gain the advantage? Because I can try to line it up so it's firing at our front arc, so it's firing at our heavy shields.
Yeah, I
Can
mean,
I do that too?
yeah, if you gain the advantage, that means you get to determine which of those shields it's shooting at. Otherwise, it can shoot at whatever shield it wants.
Well then,
I see what you're doing there, Dave.
Yeah, I'm putting some viewers in the Y-Wings.
Is considering she's heading towards the Imperial Squadron, not away from the Imperial Squadron, I think evasive maneuvers and trying to gain the advantage is going to be her actions here.
Okay.
Just hold on, guys. I think I got this. Wait, no. I know I got this.
You better have this! I'm like shouting from the turret.
Alright, let me just make sure I've got the right difficulty.
Stay buckled in.
Buckled in? I don't have time for that, Tyson.
You're all such good friends.
That's when he goes to the windshield. Oh man!
All right, so that's an.
This is when the Basilisk ends up on the front window.
My sensitivity training hasn't kicked in yet. Damn stormtrooper like school. Totally fuck with me.
All right, so this is actually a daunting check because it's going 2 speeds faster than you to gain the advantage.
All right, only 4 purple. Totally plausible.
4 purple. What bonuses do I get for it?
You get your piloting skill.
Just my piloting skill.
I believe you're not afraid, so no setback die.
Woo! That's always a bonus. My ship has no handling.
So when Get Dave was making that remark about take the lower percentage shot, that might have a higher percentage than you do with this.
Well, if we do the piloting thing to negate the... Yeah, whatever.
Nice to see, Dave. The real mindfuck will be when it's not even the interceptor that acts next. It's your hated nemesis who killed Dutch.
We were in Y-Wings. We knew how this was going to end.
All right, so here we go.
They don't even refuel Y-Wings. It's like goldfish. You just get a new one.
Okay. All right.
That's an interesting roll.
This system loves its interesting rolls. So you are unable to gain the advantage.
Okay.
And you've got 2 threats there. So how do you folks want to use those threats?
Well, how are you going to use the threats against us?
I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think will be threatening to you?
Nothing. The end.
The destroyer suddenly turns and leaves.
Very spooky.
Yeah, we're all very disturbed.
The interdictor breaks and starts chasing down the frigate.
I see.
Why did you say that? That's not a good. What? No.
We'll live.
That's what you get for pretentiously naming
the
your
Y-Wings
vehicle.
get a second-back dice.
So you can basically there's a bunch of stuff that you can do. For example, you could let that TIE interceptor perform a free maneuver right now, or you can suffer a setback on your next action. You can take some strain. Next, your target gets a boost die to their next check.
I will happily suffer strains.
Yeah, go for it. So take.
Lana takes 2 strain. She's like, I know I got this. She doesn't got this.
But you still got that triumph.
This is from Grogu slapping her in the back of the head when she says, "I got this" too many times.
So you still got that triumph. So any of the actions that require multiple advantages, you didn't succeed, so that doesn't work. You can upgrade the ability of their next check, upgrade the difficulty of their next check, or upgrade any ally's next check, including your own. Do something vital.
So while you might not have really succeeded in the evasive maneuvers, you could still upgrade the difficulty of the next check, as the interceptor's like, what kind of flying is this?
We actually did succeed at the evasive maneuvers. There's no check for that. What we didn't succeed at was negating the disadvantage of evasive maneuvers.
I see.
That's a separate check. All right, sorry. No, you're right. You didn't succeed at negating the disadvantage there. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I got
So I could either upgrade his check further, or I could upgrade our gunner's check.
Yeah.
Basically, you can double down on the the evasion by making him upgrade his difficulty twice, or you can negate for one turn the penalty to shots.
I'll negate for one turn the penalty to shots. You guys better kill him.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
We have to take it in for an executive meeting.
All right. So
Okay.
that brings us to the interceptor
And I suffer 2 strain from...
from your threats. Yeah.
From realizing that you don't get this.
Yes, that's basically... Oh, I don't got this, guys.
Yeah.
I totally don't got
Juana,
this.
you promised! It comes from the turret.
Okay, now let me just check. What am I missing here? Did I close one of my useful windows? No, I didn't. There it is. Okay, so it's going to make an attack on you, but it gets an upgraded difficulty. So it'll be 1 purple, 1 red. It gets 2 boost die because it's going 2 faster than you.
But it does have setback dice because of our shields, right?
Yep, it's got 2 setback die. Well, yeah, you gained the... Did you gain the advantage?
No,
We did.
did evasive maneuvers.
Alright, so it just flies around behind you and shoots at your butt.
We do have one back there.
It's using...
A butt?
Oh wait, no, it can't
One
do that
shot.
unless it gains the advantage. So
Ah.
it's shooting at your front. So it's got 2 setbacks there. Let's hope.
Let's go.
All right. So it is unable to hit you, thanks to those useless boost die, and it is looking like it might crash into the debris from his best friend, who he was about to propose to once they got back from this sortie. That he
Oh,
blew
man.
up. That he's looking at
now
him. He's
we
like,
kinda
"No,
feel bad."
Stan! No, you jerks! You sleemos!" And but his anger is just too much.
PG-13.
Yeah, well, I didn't call you Chubas, so there you go. But he gains some advantages there that he can use, so he's going to use those advantages when I can remember what I'm doing here. All right, so he's going to use those advantages to negate your defensive bonuses until the end of the current round.
Dun.
Rude.
Yeah, so his shots, they don't get through your shields, but they do disable them.
Whoa.
So for a few moments, your shields are down.
Oh no.
We got to get that astromech to skid along the hull.
All right, you've got a PC slot.
I guess I can take it, as I am the other gunner here, waving.
Well, can we get a piloting boost first?
The pilot already took...
Oh, how many people are left to act in the
3
extra life?
3. One,
or 2 and then you have to act as well, I think.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, I guess I'm asking, is there any way we can add any to offense first?
Someone could do fire control. That's a leadership check.
Yeah!
Let's see. I have literally no leadership, so
Don't say that about yourself.
I am the best person qualified for leadership, yet I am on the gun, so it's not exactly like I can inspire myself.
Yeah. And
Have some good self-talk, power posing.
Yeah.
Sadly, Bit is still in the bathroom. He hasn't emerged from there yet. Otherwise, he would have totally been able to do that. I mean, you can just give it a shot, see if it'll work.
You can also spend a light side point.
You can do that
light
too.
side point we have left.
You've got 2 left.
We got 3. I guess we did. Okay.
Yeah, you used 1, we got 3. So.
All right. I didn't realize we had 3. I thought we only got 2. Got it.
Yeah,
Then sure, I'll go ahead and take my shot, and I can spend the light side point to upgrade my awesomeness.
It's
Okay.
2 purple and 2 black? Because he's zipping around. Like, Okay. Neat. 2 purple, 2 black.
One upgrade.
One upgrade, and there was a downgrade, but there's another upgrade as well, so it'll cancel each other out from our evasive maneuvers, and then the triumph that Warana rolled.
Yep.
Right.
Theoretically, it doesn't actually cancel out.
Yeah, I guess
True,
there
it
could be a
doesn't.
difference.
All right, I'll tack those all in.
The more
Everything
dice,
is in.
the more the merrier.
Oh!
Hey, all right. Okay, so that's
So,
9 damage. That raptor blows up.
Ha ha! Take a hike.
Zancy, of course, who was busy scrambling to the gun the first round and didn't get a shot then because she acted before the co-pilot did, now has had all this time in the world and the cosmos to line up this shot and just smokes him right out. Thinking about peasants and how she's killed like smarter civilians on like some sort of rebel backwater planet. Better not think
she's
about
dark.
those times. Stormtrooper Academy, man.
You don't know.
Been
All right.
through a lot.
We've got
I gave you a
another.
threat.
Yeah, I gave you a threat. I'm thinking about it.
As the TIE Interceptor explodes, you hear Warana, "See? I told you I got it!"
She's like, I'm the one who took that shot, Vorana. From the turret.
Okay. Great, here we are. So, the next person can think about what they're doing while I'm thinking about this threat here.
Perhaps a suggestion would be like, I know that doesn't really work because it's in starship combat. Like, we wouldn't exactly lose the benefit of the pilot maneuver that was done because I made a shot and got a threat.
Yeah.
Unless because of the explosion from the ship, it's destabilized us so that we're no longer able to take evasive maneuvers.
Well, I'd say maybe we're focusing on dodging the garbage than dodging
Well,
laser fire.
here's what's happening here. So you blow up that interceptor, and then the guy's like, "No," and then he and Stan meet together in Imperial Heaven, and all that's great. But the two interceptors, they make a lot of debris as they explode. It's flying everywhere. So Urana has to juke the ship and do like a barrel roll kind of thing. But
Do a barrel roll.
Zancy's straps are still sized for someone else. The last person who was in there was actually Bit, trying to learn how to use guns. So they're a bit too big, and Zancy is thrown against the side, and that gives her a bit of a sprain in her shoulder. You have to take a strain from that upset.
Took the easy way out with the strain, I see.
Look, I roleplayed the shit out of that, Grimmeth.
I know, and I just came in there and just like pissed all over it. All right.
All right. So who's going next?
I can take the next slot.
Sure. What you gonna do?
Did I hear that our shields somehow went down again, or?
Your shields are down until the end of this round. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that also means we lost our whole bonus for the next 2 rounds as well.
Which bonus? Your shields are down entirely. You had double shields in the front, but right now you have 0 shields.
Okay. Well, seeing how our ship's strain is pretty good, I would like to try to bring the shields back up.
Okay. You're going to try and boost the shields?
Yep.
Okay. We'll say that'll turn them back on. Let's see here. What are we going to do for this one? Boost the shields. So that is a... Where did that go? That's a hard mechanics check. So that'll cause the ship to suffer 1 strain, and give it a shot.
Alright. Oh.
Alright, so unfortunately you aren't able to get the shields back online quite yet, but you are able to make some changes so that the shields will be at their full strength when they come back on. So you're feeling pretty good about that. You've got 3 advantages. How do you think you want to use those?
I'm thinking I may boost Adson and the Y-Wings.
Yeah.
Why not?
That sounds good.
I didn't fix our shields, but I did cause a temporary electrical conduit to spark between our ship and the Y-Wings, causing an enhancement, a temporary increase in the output of their firepower.
Yeah, at the very least, like the shields, they make this flickering thing, and it looks like there's an electrical conduit jumping open, and that distracts the TIE fighters because they're looking over there like, is that some kind of new rebel super weapon? And that
Yes.
gives some boost to
That's exactly what happened.
This is what killed us on the original life.
So the Y-Wings get a bonus dice, and could the ship heal a strain?
You can heal your own strain with those, but you can't heal the ship strain
You can't
with
heal the
those.
ship strain.
Yeah, you have to take a specific action for that.
Okay.
So what do you want to do with the other two then? I mean, you can give multiple boosts. You can heal your own strain.
Can you debuff the ties?
He wasn't targeting them, so he can't use those advantages for that.
Okay, I don't believe I have any strain, actually.
Okay.
So,
The what's left of the children.
I guess I'll add to the boost. Unless I could somehow get rid of my fear, but probably not.
You know what? I'm going to say if you want to use your 3 advantages, you can get rid of your fear.
Okay, either that or aid the Y-Wings.
Your call.
I'll aid them. I can do with fear for now.
Okay. So, I believe that brings us to the Y-Wings.
All right. We're going to keep rocketing forward. And so if we move forward, are the ties going to be like behind us then?
They'll be all around you. Because you're in close range, you're essentially in among them. Like this should really look more like you're all in here like that. Because you're all fighting each other already. Right,
Okay.
sorry. So you're more like this.
All right.
So are you looking to just like keep cruising, Dave? Just like
well, I want to try get like rocketing through there because we have a ion turret, so we can fire at them if they're behind us, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of want to rocket through there and get a torpedo run on the interdictor.
Okay, so you want to
Preferably
use
with some people still living.
Okay, so you're at medium range to the interdictor right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to need to take 2 maneuvers to get to close range with them, and I'm going to make you do a piloting check to get through all those TIE fighters.
And the squad will come with me?
Yeah, if they can make it.
All right. For piloting space, I got 2 yellows and a green.
That's pretty good. This is going to be a hard check to fly through this screen of TIE fighters. That's 3 purples.
All right.
And we never saw Edson again.
Follow me. No statement ever again. All right. Here we go.
All right. Nice. So you succeed. I'm going to say you've got 3 successes, so that means that you bring all 3 of your remaining Y-Wings with you.
Yeah!
Tell us how your skill as a pilot and a leader of this squadron inspires these Y-Wings to outmaneuver a squad of TIE fighters.
All right, so I'm like, all fighters follow me. And we bob way up and then slam on the jets and dive right back down. And the TIE fighters are like, oh, we're going to shoot him right in the belly. Then we rocket right back down and they're like, holy crap, who knew a Y-Wing could move like that? We throw in a barrel roll for good measure because spinning's a good trick.
Yeah.
And we got the interdictor right in our sights.
All right. So you've made it. That's 2 maneuvers. So you are now at close range to the interdictor.
Have I procured strain?
Well, you can choose that to be your usage if you want, yeah.
I was just wondering if I had to increment that at all.
Well, they're threats, so we have to decide what to do with those.
I'll take the stress. Or the strain, pardon me.
And it's also worth noting that you did like take a second maneuver, and if you still want to do an action, you will take strain for that as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's torpedo this thing right in the gravity well project.
Oh my.
Yeah. I'm not playing around.
All right, let me just pull
That's
up
where the
something
crisps
here.
are made, boys.
All right, so the TIE fighters are dead. Or TIE interceptors are dead. The TIE fighters are still just fine.
Just everywhere.
Shockingly, the TIE fighters have outlived the TIE interceptors this day. So let's see. Where have I got the interceptor? Interdictor, rather. Here, interdictor. I know it's in this book somewhere. I don't care about the Carrot Cruiser. Nobody cares about the Carrot Cruiser. It's the dumbest ship.
More like the Care-Ass Cruiser, am I right?
Yeah, totally. Okay, so you're making an attack on that. It's got a silhouette of 7, so it is 4 larger than you, and its speed, it's currently going speed 2. So you've congratulations, you've found the only thing slower than you out here.
Woohoo!
Okay, so you are going to fire your proton torpedoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Proton barrage.
All right. So how many have you got? I should say limited ammo with a number next to it.
2.
2. You've got 2 protons. I'm going to guess the remaining have those 2 as well. Those 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 proton torpedoes. Okay. So to make your roll, you're going to get... One moment. Combat check. Difference in speed.
This is for the Miracle Network.
This is average difficulty. As you're flying, the Miracle Network has been firing on the interdictor. It's been firing back on the Nebulon B frigate. They're exchanging blows. The interdictor and the Nebulon B are both starting to look a little worse for wear. So the silhouette difference.
Does that mean the interdictor's shields have been taking some damage?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What's the silhouette of a Y-wing compared to a interdictor?
3.
So it's 4 lower.
Okay, so this is actually an easy check for you to hit it. So it's only 1 purple die.
Okay.
And yeah, make your attack.
Roll the torpedoes?
Yep, roll the torpedoes. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So you fire the 2 torpedoes, and I'm going to do a quick roll for your compatriots there.
Legendary sword Y-wing.
They're minions. They got 1 and 1. A simple thing. And boom. Alright, so unfortunately the rest of the Y-wings are firing and trying to get their shots in. They don't quite make it. The proton torpedoes get shot down by the point defense cannons on the interdictor, and by the TIE fighters zipping around, chasing down
Great
those
work,
torpedoes.
chat.
But yours, you've got breach 6 on those, so those go straight through their shields. And yeah, you fired both of them?
Yep.
Okay. So blast 6, you can't activate blast because you didn't get any advantages, but those do.
Real tragedy. No advantages for activating the things.
You do 11 damage to the interdictor's hull, and you blow a hole open in the side of it. It's not looking great for the interdictor, but it's not looking that bad either because it is a very large ship.
Did we hit the gravity well projectors, though?
With a threat, you aimed for it, but unfortunately did not quite make it.
Okay.
They impact right next to those gravity well projectors. So you've done 11 points of damage to the interdictor cruiser.
How much HP does it have?
You don't know that.
We would
Do you
have
know
to
that,
scan
Matt?
it. We'd have to scan it.
You'd have to scan
right?
it. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And that brings us to the TIE fighters. And boy, are they unhappy that you managed to slip by them. Like, did you guys see that? That was amazing. Yeah, but we have to kill them now, right? And like, yeah, totally, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
We had one job.
One job, that is.
They're feeling pretty good that they managed to shoot down those remaining torpedoes. So they come around and they attempt to, blow you up. That's what they do. So, We're going to assemble their dice pool again. These are regular pilots, so they've got that. And this is an average check for them. And they get 1 boost die because they're going 1 faster than you. Boom. All right. So you take damage in an amount.
Good.
I didn't expect the starfight would be this fraught with peril. Okay, so you take 9 damage.
Do I take 9 damage, or do the other Wylings?
You take 9 damage. They were attacking you specifically.
Bring it. All right.
So subtract your armor from that, and
that's 6 damage. So
wait,
I think my
hold
ship's
on.
half destroyed.
Hold up. I made
Shields.
a mistake. You have shields.
I have shields.
You have shields. You're in a rebel fighter, so you have shields. Sorry, they don't matter.
Yeah. Not great for the reputation of the shield manufacturers.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of TIE fighters, and they all seem to have like a particular Jones for killing you right now because so they're swarming around.
Shoot their command ship.
They're peppering shots at you. Eventually, your shields flicker, and then during that time, they're just pounding away as your shields are failing. The R4 unit in there goes like. Okay, and that brings us back to the top.
So, Dave, do you want to act first?
Yeah, I think we just gotta blast away, because all the Y-Wings are still intact right now. I vote we blast away.
What about Dutch? Poor Dutch.
Dutch doesn't count.
I'm Grim, I'm all about the future, okay? We don't talk about the past.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna blast away with a laser barrage then. Doing a strafing run right across the whole group as a unit. Strafing run. Forward-mounted medium laser cannons all across the gravity well projectors.
Okay. So you're making an aimed shot. I'm going to add an extra difficulty to that for you. So instead of being 1 purple, it's going to be 1 red.
I do have
the gravity well
thing to
deflectors.
mention.
What's that?
You're not using your maneuvers for anything. You could probably take aim maneuvers.
Okay,
Add boost die.
let's do that.
Yeah, you can do, as a pilot, you have special maneuvers. You can stay on target, and that'll upgrade the skill pool of attacks made by the ship by 1.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Stay on target.
So despite all of the Imperial scum floating around you, you know your job.
That's right.
That's the same
If
as
any of us
last.
live, it's hypering out of here.
It's the same as last time. You get 1 red and make your attack with that.
Do I get any bonus die because of the...
Stay on target. Yeah, you upgrade. You upgrade your attack by 1.
There's a little upgrade counter like below.
Oh, okay.
So you can just tick
I
that up
understand.
by 1.
Okay, cool. And twin-mounted laser.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, very nice. You want to tell us about what that Triumph does for you?
Knocks the gravity well projectors offline.
Okay, you do that. The gravity well projectors cycle on, and they turn off. You do 7 damage. Most of that is soaked up by the shields. But 1 gets through. Okay, the gravity well projectors are offline now, and you are flying around. The interdictor cruiser doesn't look very happy about that whole situation.
Let's get out of here, people.
Lead mechanic just draws a frowny face at the interdictor.
Just in the lights.
Oh, there we go. I like that. Just flicks the lights at you.
Okay, we have another PC slot here.
Get the frigate out of here.
You want to sacrifice your Y-wings? Is that your plan?
Well, I mean, if the gravity well projector's offline, we all got to run now, right?
To get into hyperspace, you need a couple seconds of not getting shot at. which you haven't had yet.
Yeah. Why don't Warana can go next and set up
And leave. Set up a leave.
Goodbye. All right. Well, thank you for joining us today at the Extra Life.
Hey, I'm all about the greater good here. This is what it takes.
no, set up a attack run on the TIE fighters that are flocking the Y-Wings.
And then, then we can
I
shoot.
guess you could care about those, Warana. I mean,
Do it for Dutch.
hey, we're focused on the future here and not the present.
That's right. The future is the people who are going to live, which could be us.
Yeah.
It could be.
All right. So Warana's going to take a move.
Yep.
All right. So you're going to have to take a maneuver to get in there.
I'll take a maneuver to get in there.
Okay.
And then can I do either stay on target or gain the advantage on the TIE fighter squadron?
You could do both, in fact.
Yeah, you can take a second maneuver that takes 2 strain on the ship, and then you can do an action for stay on. Yeah.
But would that would I have to roll like a really hard check to do those, or
for
Just stay on
evasive?
target now.
Yeah, for stay on target, there's no roll for that, and you're going speed 3, so you can do it. But gain the advantage is a difficulty based check, so it would be it's average or hard. Now, these guys are going 5, you're going 3, so it's a hard check.
We'll just do stay on target.
Okay.
Try to get the give the gunners a good chance.
Sure. You do that. You want to do anything? All right. So you're using that as your action.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Who is up next?
Gunners.
Oh yeah, I'll go take a shot.
Get him, Gruko!
Just hang him out the window as we fly by.
Nancy's still convinced that Gruko's the one or the other guy. She heard him blustering there, and then all of a sudden that interceptor blew up. Had to have been him.
It had to
Yeah,
have been
who
Gruko.
else?
Had to be.
Yeah, I'll take a shot at, I guess, Raptor 2.
Okay. You're just shooting at the TIE fighters, basically. They're a pool.
Yeah, the TIE fighters.
Yep.
What difficulty am I looking at?
You have got an average difficulty with 1 setback die.
We do have an upgrade to your pool because of stay on target.
Okay, 1 upgrade. Sorry, average difficulty was 2 purple.
Yep, and then you get
And
1
that's it?
upgrade to your attack and a setback.
Oh,
Sorry,
setback.
2 setbacks.
2 black.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm going to take great pleasure in this. Bruce's smile widens and it's a little crooked and haunting as he's enjoying the bloodlust more than pew pew.
That's
Oh.
very good. Yes.
Wow.
Okay,
Damn.
so that's linked. Are you going to use one of those advantages to fire the second gun?
Yes.
Yes.
You could activate
Okay.
the critical, would then just completely demolish the minion group? I don't know how it works in space.
Not the group.
It would take one out. So let's
Got it.
do this first. All right. So you've done 9 damage with the first shot. So let me just calculate this here. Carry the 1. One of them blows up immediately. You said you're shooting Raptor 2, so goodbye, Raptor.
2.
All right, so that brings us down to... Wait, no, that was 36. And the second one is destroyed by that shot as well. We'll call it that one, because that's the one you're closest to.
Okay.
They explode as TIE fighters do. They go like... Their cockpits flying off into the distance.
Bruce lets out a muffled chuckle. Just
And when you have your linked, I think that just does the regular damage again? Or does
Okay.
it
It's the same thing.
the same damage?
So another 9.
Each hit deals the weapon's base damage plus total successes.
All right, cool. That's even better. All right, so that brings them down here. So that takes out another one. Anyone you want to sacrifice from your stream names there, Dave?
Let's take out Jeff. Him and Raptor were talking.
All right, so one of those shots blasts straight across the battlefield and takes out that TIE fighter that was menacing Xandar. And what do you want to do with those remaining 3? Did you want to activate a crit?
Yes.
All right, that destroys another TIE fighter right out because they're minions.
Nice shot.
Terrific.
And that's going to be this one here. Boom.
So basically, there were 4 lasers on that turret, and each one hit a different TIE.
Punch them! Punch
That's
every single one of them!
That's what we call the Bruce Goose. All right, 3, 4, 6, 12.
The Spruce Bruce.
All right. Excellent use of a turn.